Friends, on this channel, I have decided to additionally tell documentary stories that have happened more recently. Support the video by subscribing and liking, and let's get started. A man says he was left with physical and mental scars after a traffic stop in 2020 just as COVID cases were starting to spike. Weisman is now suing Ohio State Highway Patrol Trooper Jarid Fitzpatrick in federal court after what he says felt like an assault captured on dash camera video. Trooper Fitzpatrick pulled over Weisman on I-70 East just outside of Columbus.
I don't have a mask. Go down. Put the window down, or I'm going to make the window open.
You can see in the dash camera's video, Weisman is wearing a mask. He says he was diligent about it. Weisman says he first asked Fitzpatrick to put on a mask right when he came to his passenger window and consistently kept asking, but Fitzpatrick never did.
Thank you. License, registration, insurance, please.
I was just shocked that someone could, when I have such respect for, the job they do, that this individual would have such disrespect or care for my health and safety and well-being, and it was upsetting.
Trooper Fitzpatrick was interviewed by a Department of Public Safety investigator.
When you were cuffing him, was there a lot of force involved when you put the cuffs on him? Anything?
A lot of force, I would say no. At one point when I went to place him in handcuffs, he naturally pulled away.
I watched it once. Couldn't really watch it much afterward. You can see as I drive by in the video that there is a car next to me. I had no understanding of why I was being pulled over because I was not speeding. I was just on my way back from work to go home.
I was trying to get his information, and I couldn't get to the point of trying to explain to him because of his arguing about me wearing a mask.
Put it down! Get out! Get out!
He had everything. We weren't in communication, so I pulled my window up because it was a breezy day, and he wasn't wearing a mask. As soon as I put my window up, that's kind of where he, flipped the switch.
Fitzpatrick stopped Weisman, he said, for violating the move over law when Weisman passed a fellow trooper in the right lane during a traffic stop. Fitzpatrick said Weisman initially only gave his registration and couldn't hear him with the wind, traffic noise, and window up.
For what? Hands together. Please get your supervisor here. Did you do anything? I asked you to get out numerous times.
1 month before the Weisman stop, Fitzpatrick received a one-day suspension for taunting and using profanity with a suspect who slipped out of his handcuffs twice in May of that year. 2 weeks after the Weisman stop, Fitzpatrick went through nearly 8 hours of individual training at the academy, including use of force, de-escalation, and professionalism. 2 weeks after the Weisman stop, Fitzpatrick went through nearly 8 hours of individual training at the academy, including use of force, de-escalation, and professionalism.
I don't want coronavirus, man.
I understand that. But when I ask you to step out, you step out, period.